So I am currently in the Texas Hill Country. I am around Lake Travis, which is west of Austin, Texas. And I have been driving since, 2 or 3 weeks ago, something like that. I've kind of rushed through this part of the trip because I left so late and I had booked a flight. I have to fly out for a Microsoft conference in San Francisco tomorrow, and I booked the flight in Austin. I thought I would have left 2 weeks earlier than I did, but I ended up leaving around mid May when I actually was initially planning to leave in March. And had I left in March, I would have been able to spend more time in some of the places that I skipped, and more time, or I guess would have spent time at all in some of the places that I skipped, and more time in some of the places that I didn't skip, but just wish I would have been able to spend a little more time in, like Tampa and New Orleans and Miami, and also zigzagged a bit and gone to Orlando and Jackson. Yeah, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Florida, I like Florida a lot. Florida's great. But I've been driving since Key West, and now I'm in Austin. So I went from maybe I'll draw a diagram, or I'll just show the map that I made. I built a system to map where I'm at. So maybe I'll just show a screenshot of that. But basically, my initial idea when I started on this trip was I was going to kind of every day I would do something. I would record a video and I would have somebody edit it because I don't have the time to do that. I mean, I was thinking that maybe I would download CapCut and do that, but between rushing between places, my full-time job, especially the past couple months, has been very busy because of preparing for this conference that I have to fly out to in San Francisco tomorrow, and trying to experience things as well as my numerous side projects and stuff like that. Basically, I was just like, man, I don't have the fucking time for this. So I was either going to do videos, or some combination of videos, writing blog posts, posting shit somewhere, even if it's just some photography. And then I realized somewhat recently that actually kind of defeats the purpose anyway. If I'm pulling out my phone and I'm like, hey guys, stupid shit like that, it's not real. And even this video I kind of hesitated to make because whenever I pull out a camera, it's like performing. My brain goes into a different state of mind, and I'm feels like I'm not in the real world. But that's because I know it's there. Obviously, there are fucking cameras everywhere. Like even on your phone. Like I don't believe that your phone is ever not really recording or capable of being recorded. But I've decided that, and what I have started actually doing is whenever I have the time, I've been writing things, and I'm going to go back through old conversations after my trip is done, and sort of, I don't know, coagulate everything into something cohesive, or draw conclusions or something like that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, which is fine. But I think that obviously I'll take pictures and videos of nature and shit because, I mean, it's nature. Who fucking cares? But if I'm out and about, I'm not going to be one of those jackasses that pulls out their phone and records everything around me. Like I went to Miami Beach, and oh my God, is it terrible. Same thing if you go to Bourbon Street in New Orleans. It'd be a different flavor of the same thing, but it's still stupid. It's still lame. I don't know. Like, if you're gonna be somewhere, be somewhere. pretend. Another example is I was driving through the Keys, and I stopped on one of them. I think it was Marathon Key, and I was just at a park doing work, because that's what I do. I live out of my car, and then I just see this woman pull up, and she has a selfie stick or a tripod or whatever, and I see this woman take her shit by herself. She goes up to the ocean and she records herself, and she's like dressed up all nice, recording herself walking toward the water, and then she did it multiple times, where she would come back, she would look at it, come back, and just walk down toward the water with her back turned. And I'm like, I don't know, it's silly. And then she left. It's like she didn't do anything at the park. She didn't get in the water. She didn't do anything. She did nothing, but she pretended like she did. I don't know. Like maybe she was doing her own modeling thing or something. But I don't know. I try to make I think what I'm realizing now is for a while, I don't even know the purpose of why I wanted to record any of this shit, in that sense, because I hate social media. I don't like to toot my own horn very much, unless it's about like really dumb shit. Like I will toot my horn about the dumbest shit because it's funny, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. People who know me. Doesn't matter. But I think what I'm realizing is now, I think I want some sort of proof, because my life is filled with stories. Like my I guess my life is just so different from how I got to where I am, and my values, my beliefs are so antithetical to most of the people in my life. And a lot of the stories, like when I meet people, they don't believe me, which is fine. It's just funny that to some people, I'll say things and it'll be like, whatever, just another day. And I'll tell the other people and they'll be like, that you're lying. I'm like, I'm not lying. I don't have a reason to be lying. But like, yes, but anyway, yeah, there are some things that are just on my trip, even just so far, that fucking bees, man. That I think part of this is I want to have some sort of proof, because like I've never been a person who, I don't even like taking pictures of myself. I don't like, because once it's and I think it has to do with the last time I was at my dad's house in Wisconsin. We had this conversation about Indians not liking you recording their ceremonies and stuff, because you steal the spirit or whatever. And it's not, the way he described it is it's not literally you stealing the spirit. You're not stealing someone's fucking spirit by taking a picture of them or whatever. But you're not able to see the feeling and the meaning and everything once it's captured, because the actual emotion, and I think that's what they mean by spirit. Fucking the reality isn't there. It's not real. It's fake. It's a mirror image. It's a simulation, whatever you want to call it. I do want to have some proof of that I'm taking this trip, because there's also this other thing in our society where if you don't capture it, if you don't record it, it didn't happen, which is it's completely in the face of what I just said and what I actually believe. I think that if you are going around recording everything, then you're not actually experiencing life. You're not actually living. You are documenting a simulation of existence. And I don't want that. So I guess my point is that I want to find some sort of middle ground. And I think my middle ground is I will take pictures and videos of nature, maybe occasionally with me in them. The reason I don't like taking pictures of me is because I know that I'm taking a picture of me. I don't like staged pictures. I like pictures when no one sees them coming, including of myself. I'd like, if someone's gonna take a picture of me, don't let me know. I don't want to pose for it. But I think ultimately the best way for me to concisely bring everything together will be when it's all said and done. I just want to have some sort of proof that I am going from Key West to fucking San Diego up to the Arctic Ocean, and I'm not just saying that with no proof.